Hello, and it is day 30, and I'm live for 30 freaking days in a row at this point. And wow, the tendency is to, think about all the things that I didn't do right during this process. The videos that showed up funky, or I stuttered too much, or I said too many times, or I wasn't on a specific message, or the lighting was wrong, or the audio was this or that. And that's what I'm going to cover this time is the celebration that we have to give ourselves when we do something that we've been putting off for a very long time. Like for me, going on live and doing these live videos is something I knew I needed to do 30, probably 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago or more. And I just kept putting it off, knowing that I was going to go through these bumps and bruises along the way. And it's not just about videos. I was talking to somebody that is an amazing young lady earlier who may or may not end up being a long-term client, but I'm definitely going to help her right now. And we were working on lead generation for her. And a few weeks ago, I told her a few things to do, and she did those things. And she stepped up and she did those things. And completely just a free thing. It wasn't like she was a client and I was taking her on and she was having expenses or on any kind of contract. We just talked a little bit, and she did those things, and she created 4 new leads for her right out of the gate for absolutely for free, just a little bit of her time. And I'm getting on the call with her, and I'm thinking, this is a celebration. You have just found a way to create new leads for yourself for absolutely free. You should be happy and celebrating this. And for her, it was a failure. And it was a failure only because of the way she was framing it to herself. Instead of thinking, hey, I did this and I created these new prospects, and I have a way now to reach out to people and create new prospects for exactly what I do, she was thinking I failed because I didn't actually sign anybody up yet. And oh my gosh, if you're doing that to yourself in any part of your life, and I think we all are, I think we all make this mistake, where we reach out and we do one of the things that we know we should do, but we don't get the exact outcome and the exact time that we want. And then we go, oh, we failed again. The truth is there's a process to this, just like with leads. With lead generation, there is a process. And you generate a lead, and then it's actually a sales cycle. I shouldn't have said with lead generation. With sales and marketing, there's a process, and lead generation is one piece. And when you get at that part of it done, that's freaking awesome. And there's a process of now contacting those folks, making sure that we build that interest up by showing value and showing them that we're keeping the promise that we gave when we generated the lead with them in the first place, and then making an offer and following up until these people become clients and become long-term clients where we exchange value. And that process takes a little bit of doing for you. So when you first start doing this, if you're brand new to business, or if you've been in business a long time but you've only been bringing on referrals or past clients again, think of it this way: that lead, that piece of think of it, a lead as a little indicator of interest that we have to nurture over time. And as we do that, these folks become, they can become a fan, or they could also just become someone that recognizes our value. And our job is to continue to nurture that over time and not get down on ourselves because of where they are in the sales cycle and where we are in creating our system. So to anyone that's out there, leads is not the only answer, but it's part of it. And as you get a lead and you figure that little part of your process out, Then the next part of the process is how do you take that person who's expressed interest and nurture them and help them to understand that what you have is going to deliver for them value enough to where they go over the edge and say, yes, I want to be your client. And after that, then you have to deliver. But each part of this process is a celebration because you made it to the next step. And just like my videos, right? This will be a longer one because I'm talking about one of the things that I'm even more passionate about than some of the other areas of my life. I freaking love this process of putting an offer out there and then slowly processing that offer over time to where it becomes a machine that generates income forever. And in order to do that, we have to look at it at all of the things that we do as part of a bigger process. And just like these videos, right? I came out, did these videos for 30 days, took my lumps. I'm still taking my lumps, and I'm going to get better and better every day. And that's what everything is about. But I'm going to also celebrate. This is day 30, so I have to celebrate. I've done this 30 freaking days in a row, just impromptu. No notes, no nothing. Just get on there and have some fun with it. So that's what today is about for me. I'm going to celebrate the whole day. And I hope some of you have something to celebrate. Maybe if you have something to celebrate, you can post it in the chat. We can celebrate together. Yeah, that's it. Bye.